Presentation Tuesday, everyone. Well, this time we normally have an environment because of it being close enough to Christmas by the time this video comes out. I decided that instead we do uh, Christmas villain for this case. In this one being Robot Santa from Futurama, basically, uh, as I said, the Robot Santa version that uses every naughty and kind of punishes because of that everyone. This was made by elnath. In this fight, they'll be fighting against Johnny Rocket, gyrosaur, Xtreme like Comodora, and Yusei Fudo. This fight will take place on multiverse platforms, so let's begin. Road Santa, villain device, everyone is nodding. At the start of the game, put Santa Bender in the villain trash, then shuffle the villain deck. We won't check him yet because it doesn't matter right now. Convert all psychic damage to festive damage. It won't do anything gameplay wise, mostly just for flavor. This card will be destroyed, flipped instead. At the end of the villain turn, if fewer than two villain devices are in play, play the top card of the villain deck. And at the end of the villain turn, play the top card of two hero decks into play, face down, and present tokens. We'll go check what those are in a moment. First, we play with Death Laser device. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. At the start of the villain turn, Robot Santa deals the highest HP hero target, 5 energy damage. Because Robot Santa himself is a device, there are two devices in play already, so we don't have to play top, as we're going to give the gifts to Johnny Rocket and La Comodora. As now to check what the presents do. Present, give token. All heroes have access to his power on this card. Power, your hero deals yourself 1 psychic damage. If damage is taken this way, add the card that make up this token to your hand. Johnny Rocket, they're going to play. They actually have a really bad hand, so they're just going to double skip. Gyrosaur, they're going to play Hyperspin, ongoing. When this card enters play, you may play a card. Increase damage dealt by Gyrosaur to non-hero targets by 1. If you would draw a Crash card, play it instead, then destroy all other copies of Hyperspin and discard. With that, we're going to also play Wipeout, one-shot Crash. Gyrosaur deals up to X targets for melee damage each, then deals yourself X melee damage where it's 1 plus the number of Crash cards in your hand. We're going to hit Robot Santa with that, so that's 5, and they take only 1, since there is no Crash cards in our hand. Then they're going to use their base power rollout. If you have at least 2 crash cards in your hand, you also use up to 3 targets, 1 melee damage each. If not, draw a card. We don't, so we draw. We immediately get a crash card, so we put it to play. We get terrifying momentum, one shot crash. You also use target X plus 2 melee damage, where is the number of crash cards in your hand. If X is more than 4, rated this damage to knock your target with the lowest HP. Draw a card. So we're going to hit the death laser there. We draw. I believe that because we still play the card because it's still technically play the hyperspeed. So yeah, we get ricochet, one shot crash. They also deals one target to melee damage. They also deals second target X melee damage, raising amount of damage dealt to the first target. Using X damage dealt by no hero target deal damage is way to 0. We're going to hit Santa for 3, and that will lead us straight to death laser. And their next damage is going to become nothing, so that's nice. This is not destroyed. Draw phase, that's it. Comodora, they're going to play Timeless Treasure, Equipment. At the start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. At the end of your turn, up to 3 players may draw a card. When they're going to use her base power, has these damages. Discover an unlimited equipment card, discard a card. As a reminder, the cards that will be discovered are shuffled back. So there we go. We're going to discard this card. Then draw phase, end of turn. We're going to give Gyrosaur, Johnny Rocket, and Comodora herself the draw. Will be it. Uday. First of all, you can see there's a rules card here, so we're going to read that first. Uh, these cards are not considered deck in play. To perform a synchro summon, select a synchro card in your extra deck, then destroy direct distance on that card in your play area whose total max HP is equal to the max HP of the synchro card being summoned. If you do, put a synchro card into play. When a synchro card is destroyed, put it into your trash. If a synchro card would be put into your hand or deck, return it to the extra deck instead. If you're asking where the extra deck is, it's here. I'm just going to have it separated just to make it easier to check the HPs that way instead of having to search it every time. So yeah, they're going to then play Dual Runner, Equipment Limited. You may play additional card during your play phase once per turn. When you discard a card from the top of your deck, you say you may deal one target to sonic damage. With that extra play, we're going to also play Synchro Blast, Ongoing Limited. Power, one of your targets deals one target to energy damage. Increase damage dealt by single targets this way by 1. We're then going to use their base power, rev it up, reveal a top card of your deck. You replace it to discard, you may draw a card. We're going to replace it, then we draw it, and draw face. Environment, we get Battalion Gunner, minion. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each heal target to 1 energy damage. That's the AoE 1 then. VLAN, we're going to play Trim the Halls, one shot device. Play top card of the VLAN deck. Roll Santa deals a heal target with the second lowest HP, and all targets in their player 1 energy damage. So we play top, we get Missile Launcher device. At the end of the VLAN turn, Roll Santa deals all heal targets 3 fire damage. With that, the Trim the Halls now happens. Second lowest is Yusei, so you take 1 damage. There are 2 devices still. We then going to put the top card of Jude or Yusei, I mean, and also gyrosaur, and then AoE 3 from the missile launcher. That's it. Johnny Rocket, they're going to play picking up speed, ongoing momentum. With hand display, you may play 1 momentum, then you may play a card. We're going to play wind ups 6 at wind up, ongoing momentum. With hand display, unit deals up to targets 2 melee damage each. We're going to hit the missile launcher and Robot Santa. And then with that, we're then going to play a normal card. We're going to play Sonic Shattering, one shot. Johnny Rocket deals 1 target 1 Sonic damage. You may store 1 momentum. If you do, Johnny Rocket deals that target to Sonic and 2 projectile damage. We're going to hit the missile launcher, get rid of the zigzag, and let's hit it for 2 and 2 to get rid of it, since that's AoE is a lot for us. With that, we're going to just use the base power, up to speed, play 1 card or draw 1 card. We're going to play Supersonic Surge, one shot, destroy 1 momentum. If you do increase damage dealt by Ironic Rocket is turned by 1, draw 1 card to play 1 card. We're going to destroy, we get the +1. Then we're going to play Intersect Charge. One shot, Johnny Rocket deals 1 target XP damage, raise the number of cards that enter play this turn, +1, destroy 1 momentum. That would be a total of 5 cards, so that means we deal 7 damage total. There we go. We draw, and that's it. Gyrosaur, they're going to play Wrecking Ball, Ongoing Crash. When this character is played, Gyrosaur deals each target 1 melee damage, increase damage dealt to environment targets by 1. That would mean that the Battalion Gunner takes 1 extra damage since the card is already played during the AoE. So there we go. We're going to then use the power. We only have 1 Crash card, so we draw face. Comodora, they're going to discard a card to keep that, times treasure. Then they're going to play Cannon Portal equipment. At the start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. At the end of your turn, a Comodora deals 1 target 3 projectile damage. We're then going to use the power, get another equipment, and discard a card. Draw phase. End of turn, she's going to get a draw. Give a draw to Johnny Rocket and to Yusei. And then hit for 3 damage to Robot Santa. Right, Yusei, they're going to play Jump Forward Warrior. When this card is played, if there are no other non-character types in your player, you may play a card. There are none, so we can play 1 card. We're going to then play Shield Warrior. Warrior, when this card is used for a single summon, reduce damage dealt to the single card that enters play by 1 until the start of your turn. At the end of your turn, this card may deal 1 target 2 melee damage. And we still have a second play thanks to the Dual Runner. We're going to then play Sonic Chic, Wind Beast. This card is immune to damage dealt by targets with 8 or more HP. When this card is destroyed, you may draw a card. With now all of that, we're then going to use the power in Yusei again. Check top. We're going to give that draw phase. End of turn, we're going to let the Shield Warrior get rid of the Battalion Gunner, so they don't destroy the Sonic Chick. That's it. Environment, we get Battalion Mechanic, minion. At the end of the environment turn, each structure card regains 1 HP. Robot Santa, we play Sack of Toys. One shot, reveal cards from the top of the VN deck until a device or equipment is revealed. Play it and shuffle the other revealed cards into the BN deck. Reactive damage dealt by Robot Santa this turn to heal with the most pressing their play area. We're going to just choose 1 and keep that one for the rest of the thing to be fair. We're going to say it's gyrosaur. So we get a device, we get Trim the Halls again. So we play, we get Dual Time Bomb. Device, when this card is destroyed, it deals all heal targets 2 fire damage. Heroes damage this way must destroy a non-character card they control. At the start of the beginning turn, destroy this card. So with that, second lowest right now is technically the Shield Warrior, but all the hits of one are related to gyrosaur. Actually, wait, otherwise, never mind, sorry. I just realized it wouldn't go like that, it would still actually go to this. And after the damage, after the card is played, including the effect, it's now the reaction. So yeah, technically that's how it goes. End of turn, we have at least two devices against, and the top. So we just put the top cards. We're going to say Gyrosaur again and Johnny Rocket. That's it. Johnny Rocket, they're going to just double skip again. They're not getting that lucky with their momentums. Gyrosaur, this is gone. We are going to play Sphere of Devastation, one shot crush. Discard all grass cards in your hand. Gyrosaur is one target X plus 4 me damage, where it is 4 times the number of cards discarded this way. If Gyrosaur dealt 10 or more damage this way, destroy all environment cards, and each other player discards a card. So we're just going to deal the 4 damage that will flip Santa into spraying holy their cheer with glee. On flip, restore this card to full HP. Santa Bender comes to play wherever he is. So in case you somehow get it out of the trash, it doesn't matter. Before we read the rules, let's check what he does. Santa Bender, device. At the end of the beginning turn, put a random card from each hero's hand and the top card of each hero's deck beneath a present in the play area. So more stuff for presents there. For the rules, convert to psychic damage to face damage. If Santa Bender is in play, reduce damage dealt to Robot Santa by 1. Otherwise, increase damage dealt by Robot Santa by 1. At the end of the beginning turn, put the top 3 cards put the top 3 hero decks into play face down as present tokens, then Robot Santa deals each hero X faces damage, where X is the number of presents in their play area. So right now he has 1 DR. And we just continue. We're going to use the power to draw a card, draw face. That's all. Comodora, they're going to discard 2 cards. Then they're going to play Paradoja Figurehead, equipment. At the start of your turn, you discard a card or destroy this card. Increase damage dealt by hero targets in this play area by 1. At the end of your turn, you may move this card to a play area that doesn't contain Paradoja Figurehead. Power, we're going to once more use this base power. And merely discard the card because it's not that good. We draw, she's going to get one of the draws. Give one to Yusei and one to gyrosaur. Then she's going to hit for 4 damage. We're going to say to Santa Bender. And we're going to move the Paradoja to Yusei's play area, so they all have the +1 instead, since there are multiple targets. That's it. Yusei, they're going to play Satellite Synchron, Machine Turner, when this card is used for a Synchro Summon, increase the next damage dealt by a Synchro card that enter play by 2. Power, perform a Synchro Summon using this card. For the second play, we're going to get another Sonic Chick. Then Power, we're going to make a Synchro Summon. We're going to use Satellite Synchro and the 2 Sonic Chicks to Synchro Summon Turbo Warrior. Warrior Synchro, increase damage dealt by this card to no hero targets with 6 or more HP by 1. At the end of your turn, this card may deal 1 target 3 damage. So with the stuff, he also has a +2 to the next damage they deal, thanks to the Synchro effect itself, and a +1 thanks to Paradoja. We draw. End of turn, Shield Warrior is going to hit 3 damage to Santa Bender, and then Turbo Warrior is going to deal a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to Santa Bender. Environment, we get a Sky Deck level. When this card is displayed, destroy any other level cards. Whenever attack is destroyed, put it under its associated deck. Right, the battle mechanic does nothing. VLAN, the time ball happens, so AoE2. That does get rid of a lot of our targets. Then everybody took damage, destroy one of their cards. Gyrosaur has no choice. Comodora is going to destroy the portal cannon. Yusei is going to get rid of the dual runner since they have a copy anyways. And this now is destroyed. We play. That's getting out right now. Ongoing. If a present leads play, destroy this card and search the BN deck and trash for the naughty list and put it into play, shuffling the BN deck afterwards. A hero with power stick may destroy this card at the start of their turn. End of turn, we put the top card of three decks. We're going to choose Johnny Rocket, Gyrosaur, and Comodora. And everybody takes damage equal to the number of present interplay areas. So it's only heroes. That means that the Turbo Warrior is fine. Then Bender happens. We put a random card from each hero hand and the top card of their deck under a present interplay area. So we'll do that in the background. That would be it. Johnny Rocket. They're going to just play this target each other. One shot, Johnny Rocket deals one target, one sonic damage. You may destroy one momentum. If you do, that target cannot deal damage at the start of your turn. We're just going to use it to deal one damage to Santa Bender. That gets rid of the DR and makes the damage increase. We don't have momentum to destroy. And then we're going to use the raise power to draw a card, draw face. Also, they don't actually go here, they go to the bottom of the deck because of Sky Deck, which have also done the same with the other two targets destroyed. Yasuo is going to play Reckless Alien Racing Tortoise ongoing limited. During your turn, the first time you have more than 3 crash cards in your hand, immediately use this card's power and then destroy it. Power using this will target X many damage, raise the number of crash cards in your hand. We going to use powers. That's going to be 3 damage since we only have 2. We draw. That's all. Comodora, they're going to discard 2 cards to just keep both of them, and then they're going to play Take Time. One shot, you may destroy an ongoing card with an environment card or a target with 1 HP. If a card is destroyed its way, draw cards until you have 5 cards in hand. We're going to get rid of that gain added right now, and we draw until we get 5. Power, we're actually just going to use the power on the present, take 1 damage, and grab all the stuff here. End of turn, we're going to give the draws this time to everyone but Comodora. She has enough draws at this moment. And keep the power of your head where it is. Yusei, they're going to play John Synchro, Warrior, Tuner. When this card enters play, you may put a target with 2 HP from your trash into play. Power prevents Synchro summon using this card. We're going to grab Sonic Chick, win once more. And then we're going to use the power to just sacrifice him to grab Armory Arm, Machine Synchro. Place card next to a target you player, increase damage dealt by target next to this card by 1. At the start of your turn, you may move this card next to a different target that uses play area. So we're going to play this next to Turbo Warrior, giving him another +1. And then we draw. And then, end of turn, we're going to deal a total of 5 damage, 6 to Robot Santa. And that's it. Environment, we get another battalion mechanic. The environment tells nothing again. Villain, they play. Santa Slay, device. This card counts as 2 devices. At the start of each hero turn, Robot Santa deals all targets they control 1 irreversible projectile damage that cannot be redirected. End of turn happens. We're going to put the top card of Comodora, Yusei, and we'll say gyrosaur. And then Robot Santa hits for equal to number of presents +1 because he has a +1 right now. That's it. Johnny Rocket, first of all, take 2 damage because of Santa Slade. They're going to then play Beacon of Speed. This is going to be used to play Short Term Solution, Ongoing Momentum. When it's card display, move one indestructible non-character card from play under the top card of its deck. We're going to move the Santa's Rain. So there we go. Then we're going to play Supersonic Search again, get rid of this card, give the +1, play Fury of Blows to one shot. Johnny Rocket deals 1 target 1 melee damage, Mr. Momentum. If you do, repeat entire game takes of this card. So that's 2 damage, destroy 1 momentum to deal 2 more damage. That is 4 cards played so far. We're going to then use the base power to play on Interstate Charge. That would be 5, 6, 7 damage once more. And we destroy momentum, which we don't have. Draw a card. Gyrosaur, they're going to play Sphere of Devastation. They discard 2 crash cards. That is a total of 12 damage. And that means everybody has to discard a card. And we destroy environment cards. We're going to use the power to draw a card. Draw phase. Comodora, they're going to discard 2 cards. Play Combat Timing, Ongoing Limited. If a Comodora will be dead 3 or more damage, playing that damage, and a Combat deals 1 target to projectile damage. Then destroy this card. Then base power again, going to get another equipment and immediately discard it. Draw phase, end of turn, going to give the draws to Yusei, Johnny Rocket, and herself. Keep the thing here. That's it. Yusei, they're going to play Urgent Tuning. One shot, select a synchro card from your extra deck, shuffle target's listed on that card from your trash into your deck, following the procedures for synchro summoning. If you do, put a synchro card into play. We're going to choose Satellite Synchro and Sonic Cheek to then grab Junk Warrior. Warrior Synchro increase damage dealt by this card by 1 for each non-being target in play with a max of 2 HP or less. At the end of your turn, it can melee one target to melee damage. Shuffle these two. Then power, we're going to use Synchro Blast to make the Turbo Warrior deal a total of 2, 4, 5 damage to Robot Santa. Draw a card. End of turn happens. We hit for 5. And then the Junk Warrior hits for 3 damage. 1 HP, but it should be fine enough. Environment, we play, breach, level, when it's current display, sorry, any other level cards, increase damage dealt 2, and by environment targets by 1. So it does nothing right now. Santa, they're going to play Death Laser, and end of turn, we're going to put the top card of gyrosaur, Johnny Rocket, and Yusei is present, and everybody takes damage. Comodora would take the damage, but it's 3 or more, so she's prevented, and then hitting for 2 damage, and that's GG's. The deck, it may look like it didn't do much, but even though I did the damage for Comodora last just to kind of show, it still can show that it can do a lot of damage, as it becomes kind of forcing you in a passive way to try to use a power that isn't that worth it, at least until you start getting Bender as an example. But it still can, it's still annoying if you don't actually focus on it, especially because of the front side. It kind of gives you a bit of it that you're not prepared for, but it feels quite decent in that sense. Let's see what we miss. Anti-Naughtiness Frame, ongoing. Reduce the first damage dealt to Robot Santa each turn by H-2. Basic damage dealt by Robot Santa is irreducible. The Nautilus Relic. Whenever a hero card is drawn, play the top card of the BN deck. When its card is destroyed, search the BN deck for and trash for Death Laser and play it. If you search the BN deck, shuffle it. Pogo Stick Equipment. When its card enters play, put it in the player of the least naughty hero. It is more for personal opinions in that one. This card is a hero card and the card for the rest of the game. Power, your hero deals 1 target 1 melee damage, destroy a present. And that's really all that we miss. It kind of has a good amount of options in there, but still not that many in the end. Nevertheless, thanks once more for watching. Sentinels of the Multiverse is owned by Great and Games, piece of the official release, no matter how hard it may be now. If you want to search for Yusei Fudo, it can be found on mistilliain monstruos menagerie. If you want to search for Xtreme Comodora, it can be found on Walker's Workbench. And if you want to search for Road Santa, it can be found in elnath Sentinels of the Multiverse their collection. Once again, thanks for watching. Goodbye.